People in the magic factory worked long hours for low wages. There were no unions or labour problems. Things like that were old-fashioned. The new way was for everyone to pull together for the good of the company. The workers had to look smart and cheerful at all times. They were told to behave like ambassadors for Alton Towers.
Okie dokie, shall we start? Because we haven't got much room today, when I just say your name, can you stand up and wriggle your socks for me, please? Ruth, have you got trousers on today? And can we have a wriggle, please? Yeah, Mr. Maddox? OK, Steve? Excellent. Ian? Thank you. Lads behind? Come on, Nick, I want to wriggle. Kirsty? Baby Spice, come on, don't let us down. I have to wear black or grey plain socks. Unfortunately, Kirsty had got Mickey Mouse on, and we tend to send them, at the beginning of the season, we tend to send them up to wardrobe and tell them to buy plain black socks up there, because they sell them there £2.
Has the place changed much over the years?
Yeah, incredibly, yeah. On the old days, it was like a hidey-high. Sort of everyone knew each other. I mean, the only thing that was lacking was the little chalets at the end of the park. Now it's not as close, a lot more business-orientated. Yeah, it's all sorts of procedures and, you know, trying to meet the profit margins and things like that, I think.
What do you mean, procedures?
How to clean a donut machine procedure, how to scrub a floor procedure, what chemicals to use when scrubbing a floor, and, you know, everything like that, where before you just got your squirter washing up liquid and had a quick... Everything's written down.
Procedures, procedures. There was even a procedure for having fun. The company believed that happy workers were magical workers.
This is a new approach here, and we think it's the right one. And we think it's the right one for the late 90s. We think it's the approach that's going to work. And it seems to be working at the moment. Our guest satisfaction scores are doing better. Our staff tell us that it's a better place to work through surveys we've done with them. So we seem to be getting there. It takes a long time to change a culture.
Heads and shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes.
Really, we want them to realise, and they are, that the more they can enjoy a job, and the more they can add enjoyment to the guest, the quicker the day goes, and the more they just like coming to work.
People come down and say, oh, doesn't that music drive you mad? It doesn't for one way, I think it's cheerful, but the other way is I can't really hear it. I've been listening to it for 4 years, and I switch off to it. The only time I remember that there's music on the ride is when someone says to me, doesn't that drive you mad? But I'm like, oh yeah, there's music. But the first time I heard it, I thought it was great. This year I've heard bits I've never heard before. There's actually a little backbeat to it that no one else knows is there. And I sit there humming along to this backbeat and everyone's saying, well, that's not the music, but if you listen closely, it's actually there. I only found that this year. So that's 3 years of listening to it. So, but as you go around, people listen to And then they actually play it out on the area now. You know, they have these little musical bins out there. They've got Toyland music coming out there, so you can't even get away from it when you go out there now.
You know, this repetitive stress thing that's about now, I'll be surprised if somebody doesn't claim it for their hearing. When you wake up in the middle of the night hearing the music, it's time to pack up. Oh, gobbler.
It's not real,
Not real.
No one had witnessed more change at Alton Towers than Roy.
Wait for the magical lift.
Roy had started working at the park when he was a lad, way back in the days of the fun fair. When the corporation arrived, he had to learn its new ways. But he learned quickly and became a believer in the magic.
This is our Arabian Night suite. This sleeps 2 people. Gives you the touch of an Eastern promise and to stay in here for the night. And as you can see the decor of the whole room, if you look at the corners of the bed, and you can see the stars and the moon glistening through, and even on the far side where the tent has parted. So you've got the feeling of being out there, all the dust blowing outside, you know. Also, what about the bathroom? 125 rides and attractions you've tried out there. Come back and try our bathroom. Step into your own nice bubble bath. Get rid of all the aches and pains after travelling all around the park for the day. Look at the bathroom, everything matches with that Eastern promise.
Many years ago, of course, there wasn't the attractions that there are now. So there was sort of like rowing boats, and they used to have donkey rides and things like that. And there was a small fairground, and there was sort of bumping cars and coconut shies and the old candy floss and the fun house as well. But it really was nice because it had that sort of very relaxed atmosphere, because there wasn't the bustle as there is today to go and try a super ride, you know, that will take you to the edge of your seat. I suppose really, I've been on my own roller coaster, I suppose, if you like. I've seen many, many changes. And if I hadn't have kept up to speed with the changes, perhaps I wouldn't be talking to you now.
What makes a good Alton Towers employee?
Be natural, enjoy meeting people, and enjoy your job.
Are you a magical worker?
Very magical. That's what they call me, Frank the Magic Bin Man.
Yo.
Oh, here, what's this, me P45?
Right close. It's 6 o'clock. Monorail close at 7 o'clock. Today's forecast is 12,814. Thought of the day: the brain is a wonderful organ. It starts the moment you wake up and doesn't stop until you get into the office.